Here are the alerts for the last 24 hours. We had one going off on DJT. We had a weekly red dot showing up today. We also had a CrowdStrike big green dot on the daily. We had Tesla giving a red dot on the weekly and Affirm giving a red dot on the weekly as well. 4 signals, and we got some of your guys' chart requests that we're going to be covering here in this video today. If you guys missed yesterday's, it was an absolute banger. We had a lot of signals going off over the last 48 hours. So make sure you go watch that one over there in the thread. That is also in the latest video tab if you guys missed that one yesterday. But today, let's check out these alerts again. We got CrowdStrike showing a big green dot on the daily. So let's actually start with DJT since it's at the top here. Yes, we're seeing a red dot here on the weekly chart on DJT. I think this thing has some very strong support down here in this area, all the way down to 25. But I'm looking at the 4-hour. So I actually entered this today. I jumped the gun a little bit early. I should have waited for the green dot, but I got in a little early today at about $31. It's down to about 37 at the moment. I think my stop loss on it is around 29.90. I think $30 is going to be a very, very crucial level for DJT, but you can see it's still making higher highs as long as we bounce at, higher lows as long as we bounce at this level. So again, a higher low is when we bounce higher, which is actually technically a bullish pattern. So right here, you can see we came down to 25. We bounced, we came back down. We bounced here at 28. And now if we can bounce at 30, that would be another higher low. But I would say 28, 29 is the real level we need to hold, right? That would be a double bottom if we bounce off of that. How I'd be playing DJT here, I know we got a red dot on the weekly, but we have 2 days left in the week. So we have Thursday and Friday. So if this thing can pump on Thursday or Friday and get back up, maybe over like 35, that'd be great. How I'd be playing this is waiting for the next green dot, right, on the 4-hour chart. Because once we get the confirmation of a weekly, we want to zoom into the 4-hour. And again, I know we have a red dot right now, but just looking at how oversold we are on the 4-hour, this thing tells me that a bounce is coming soon in the next couple of days. So I'm watching DJT like a hawk. I obviously have a position open right now. Again, my stop loss is just below $30. 30 is where we took off right there last time. So the stop loss is right below that level, which is $30. That's the bottom of this green candle right here on the 4-hour chart. I think I said my stop loss is like $29.90 on that on a trade, and the green dot will be the confirmation. So again, I want to hold DJT until the weekly stochastic gets back up here, the white dotted line. This thing pumped from 30 all the way up to 50. Unfortunately, I didn't sell till it went down to like 34. This was after Trump's assassination, right? This is his media company, and it just went straight down. So it's dropped, right? It's dropped a total of 33% since breaking out all the way up there to 50. I got out at like 34, and now I'm re-entering at 30. So just because you guys get stopped out on something doesn't mean you can't re-enter, right? Once we get the weekly dot confirmations, again, I talked a lot about this on yesterday's episode. We need to be in here on the smaller time frames because this will tell us the story of what's going to happen next. Okay, as long as the last dot is green, okay, we have to say we're going up. So I would say if DJT breaks down below 30, it's not going to get pretty, right? We'd probably look for a bounce there at 28 again. But I'm still bullish on this. I think there's still a catalyst with the election. I think there's going to be a lot of attention on this stock. And I think hedge funds are going to pour in. So if I'm wrong, again, my stop loss, I have it covered at $29.90, just below our $30 level. And I think the next green dot will send us higher here on the 4-hour. So watching that very closely this week and next week. Affirm red dot, we're actually breaking down below our support level here that we've been building right in this area. That looks really ugly. I'd be a seller of this name. I would have been a seller right there when we broke the stop loss. It just doesn't look good. Markets got absolutely clapped today. Absolutely clapped. I mean, Tesla down a total of 12% on the day, coming right back into our daily 50 moving average. Okay, this thing, they missed huge, guys. They missed huge on their earnings. Okay, big miss on their earnings. They missed by 15%. That is not a small amount. Okay, that is a very big, well, their revenue surprise, but their earnings missed, meaning they weren't growing as fast as what Wall Street was expecting. So that's why you see that massive sell-off there. I think this thing could set up for an opportunity. I said I would like to buy Tesla at like around 200. We're sitting at about 215. But again, where was everybody talking about Tesla, guys? Where was everybody talking about Tesla? They were talking about it when the wave was way up here, right? Up here at 270. This is when Twitter was just losing their minds. You guys, if you guys were following Twitter, About 2 weeks ago, everybody and their mother was talking about Tesla. What we call that is the delusion phase here. So once we get way up here, right, retail's just super excited. They're like, yeah, right, Tesla's the best stock ever. It's going to $100,000 million, right? This is when we want to be selling, right? And you can see that when the wave gets up here and that light blue line, which is our stochastic RSI right here, when that starts touching the white dotted line, that is when we want to sell, right? That is when we want to sell. So, right, if you weren't selling up here at 260, 270, right, you're getting clapped now. Okay, you're getting clapped on earnings. Again, holding into earnings is always a gamble. Okay, it's always a gamble because, again, if they miss big like they did, boom, you're down 15%. So I don't normally like to hold into earnings, especially if the wave is up here. This is where we should have been buying Tesla down here, right? When the blue wave is down here, this is when you want to buy. Let me turn off the volume real quick and show you guys this. Okay, let me turn this off. See, you can see the price was cheap down here, right? Price is cheap, $100. You were buying Tesla right here. Okay, right here you were buying it between 140 and 170. Up here you're buying it at a premium. We don't want to buy up in this area, guys. We want to buy down in this area, okay, when we're close to our mean. And I talk about this all the time. The mean is the 50-week moving average. That is our light blue line here. Okay, we want to buy at that area. So we're coming back into that, but that red dot is very scary. And just with the way the overall market is looking right now, if you look at tech stocks here, okay, we called this red dot over on the 15th. That was about 2 weeks ago. Okay, that is not a good sign. When you get the sell signal, you can see sell signal came here, sell signal came here, we dropped. Okay, sell signal came here, we dropped. Okay, you got the sell signal here, we're dropping. So I'm thinking tech and stocks are not the place to be right now. I really like where crypto is at the moment. Crypto's still holding their buy signals, right? Bitcoin's still holding its buy signal. We got Ethereum still holding its buy signal. Okay, and Solana still holding its buy signal. Okay, and I covered all three of those on yesterday's video, so if you guys want to watch the analysis on that, go watch that. But as long as these dots hold on the big three, Ethereum, Solana, and Bitcoin, right, as long as the dots are green, we're going up. So it's really interesting to me that the dots are green on the cryptocurrencies, but if you look at like the QQQ, which is tech stocks, okay, that means, right, we're going down. So money is actually flowing out of stocks right now because you're seeing the sell pressure. Money's flowing out of stocks, and I think it's going into crypto, folks. I think they're rotating. I don't think I've ever seen this before where stocks go down and crypto goes up. That's called divergence. Okay, that means money is rotating out of big tech, as you can see. Okay, we're down, right? Big tech down 6% in the last couple of weeks. Red, right? Red means sell, and green means buy, right? If you're using the trading indicator, if you're using the signals. Last time Bitcoin was down here was back here in September at like 25. The green dot came and went from 25 all the way up to 74. So now we're back down in this area, just like we were back down here on Bitcoin. I mean, folks, the crypto markets look really bullish. Tech is not the place to be right now. And I think Tesla has more downside too. So where we're going to look to buy Tesla is the next green dot, right down here below the zero line. I don't want to buy Tesla way up here. We were buying right here in April. Okay, if you bought there in April off of the last green dot, you were buying right here on this candle about 180. Okay, that was a nice 56% move. Now you take your 56, 58% profit and you go, right? Because again, the wave is way up here. Look at DJT. Why did I take an entry on DJT today? I took it before the red dot, but I'm not going to let them flush me out here. Right? I got my stop loss set, obviously, but the wave is down here, right? I want to sell up in this area, and I want to buy down in this area. So I'm looking for assets on the weekly chart because we're weekly chart investors when the blue wave is down here giving us green dots, right? This is when we want to buy. This is when we don't want to buy up here when everyone's excited because, again, then we'll get crushed. Then they sell it off and we lose, okay? We got to be smart about our entries, folks. The best place to enter is on the green dot. Yes, if this dot closes red this week on DJT, okay, I will sell my position, but it has to close. We have Thursday and Friday left, and just based on the 4 hour, again, I think we're going to get a green dot here in the next couple of days. The stochastics down here on the 4 hour, this is the smaller time frame. So again, last time we bounced was right here at 28. So I'm thinking we're going to bounce around 30 again right here, and we're going to go back up because I just think there's way too big of a catalyst for this name. And small caps tend to be performing real good. Here's the last one for today's alerts. We got CrowdStrike. They had that big outage. So if you guys were following the news, they had to ground a bunch of planes. Because their system went down. So that's not a good look for them. Okay, and that's why you saw this massive sell-off here. I mean, this thing's down 50, 60%, well, about 35% in the last 2 weeks off of the red dot. That sell signal happened right there at about 390. It's now sitting at 258. So again, as traders, guys, we're not holding through these red dots. If the red dot comes on the weekly chart, you need to sell your position. Okay, you cannot hold through this and expect to be a successful trader. The goal is to buy low, right? We were buying CrowdStrike down here, okay, right down here at 88. 88 to 400, that's a 300% move right there, okay, if you held all the way to the top there, which I doubt you did. But again, we're getting in, right, on the signals. We're buying the green dots, selling the red dots. And if it's red, we're not holding. We got to get out of the position. Like I said, if DJT, the position I took today, if that thing closes red, I got to sell it. And I can just enter in on the next green dot. It's really that simple. Another position I took today was actually on Link. I post all my trades in the Discord channel. But again, the last dot is green here on Chainlink. Okay, and the 4 hour is actually dipping off now. But look at that. Look how deep we are on the 4 hour. So I'm hanging on to this thing. Looks like it hit about 1326. That was around my stop loss. I think my stop loss is actually around 1320. So that's an ugly sell-off there this morning. Markets are just getting racked here. The daily has got a red dot there as well. But the weekly is still holding green. So as long as the weekly holds green, okay, we got to be bullish on the asset, on Link. Okay, this thing still has some time to pump, and I think it's very, very oversold here on these on the 4 hour time frame. We're way deep down here. So again, on the 4 hour time frame, okay, when it's way down here, look where it was last time on the 24th. It was right there, boom. Okay, last time it was this deep, it was right there, bang, on the 24th. Rip, okay, from 12 up to 15. So I'm expecting that kind of a move. I'm being patient on this thing. Again, just wait for the next green dot on that. And as long as the last dot holds green on the weekly, I'm going to remain in this position. If I get a red dot close, I will sell the position. I will sell the position on Chainlink. But those are the two moves I made today. And that is what's going on in the portfolio. I actually posted my portfolio over here today. I got DJT, HNT still doing really good. Link, SLNH. This is a really low cap stock here. It's a $24 million company. That's nothing for a stock. And they do a lot of stuff with crypto. And then DJT, USDT. This is the Solana ecosystem coin and FUBU. That's what I'm holding so far. I got my stop losses set. I always post my stop losses over there. But most of the time, I'm just watching for the red dot. If the red dot comes, I got to sell. Okay, as long as it remains green, I don't care what the price action does. As long as we're green, we're good. We're still in the money. But if the red dot comes, again, I did get the red dot on DJT today. But again, the weekly candles don't close until Friday. So if this closes, we got 2 days to pump this thing back up to 35. 2 days. Okay, and again, I'm thinking that green dot's going to come on DJT by Friday. I think it'll be on the chart just like it was back here. Boom. This is where we bottom in this area, and then we ripped. So that's what I'm looking for. Again, I'm using the weekly and the 4 hour in conjunction with each other. Once I get the dot on the weekly, I'm looking for the 4 hour. Okay, I'm looking for the 4 hour signal after that confirmation of the green. So if this dot closes red, I will sell the DJT position. And again, my stop loss is about 29.90 right now on DJT. So that's the portfolio. Let's take a look at your guys' requests here. We got one from Clay. That one's for Super. Took a look at this one yesterday. That one's still holding green. So I'd still be holding onto that position. Set your stop loss at like 61. 61 on that. That looks good. Again, not looking to sell to the stochastic RSI. Gets back up here to the white dotted line just like it was back in this area. Right? That's when the move is over. Okay, but this one still looks good. Still green. Still looking good. 4 hours a little overextended here. So again, I'd be buying the pullbacks and holding this thing. Buy the pullbacks on the 4 hour just like we pulled back there on the 23rd. That was yesterday. Okay, that gave you a buy signal there. Nice move from 60 all the way up to 72. I just remain a holder, folks. Remain a holder as long as that last out remains green there on the weekly. AIOZ. AO's network, another one still holding green here. So I put the stop loss on this one right there at 40 cents. 40 cents is your stop. And again, buying pullbacks on the 4 hour. I'd buy the next 4 hour dot as long as the weekly remains green. Okay, that one don't look too bad. BLNK. This one's actually on the look at the buy list this week, and that one's remaining green as well. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour got a green dot there into the close. your stop loss level is going to be $3. Make sure Blink holds $3. Okay, that's going to be your stop loss. So again, I never set it right at the level because they can come and flush you out, right? The market makers can come get you. I put it at like $2.90, just like 10 cents below that level. Okay, and the last dot is green there on the hourly, so that looks good. And the last dot is still green on the weekly. Let's look at the monthly on this one. Okay, the monthly chart got absolutely schmammered here. Okay, but it's consolidating. Big consolidation phase, just like this last one over here. Okay, this thing went all the way up to $60 in the last bull run, and the electric cars have been performing very well. Obviously, today was a liquidation day, right? They hammered the markets today, and that's it, folks. That's it for the alerts and requests for today, July 24th. Hopefully, you guys got some value out of this. Smash the like. If you guys got any questions or need some help, feel free to email me at overkillinvesting.club. My email is right over here inside the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, there is a link in the description and pin in the comments section below. You guys can get started with trading apps. You can get the trading indicator here. Okay, when you come to this tab, there's a link to click, and you guys can load up this indicator and the EMAs that we use here right into your TradingView account. All you need is a TradingView account, which you could start right here by clicking this link, and then you could start a Robinhood account and start trading stocks there, and trade crypto on Coinbase by using this link right here. So I trade crypto on Coinbase, and I trade stocks on Robinhood. We got specific rules that we like to use on this channel, guys. I'd study these, okay? We're weekly chart investors. We only buy assets trending above the 50-week moving average. The 50-week moving average is our light blue line. So we only like to buy assets trending above that. So you can see Tesla is trending above it right now, but it's pulling back. Okay, we want to buy the green dots. Look at Bitcoin. Okay, this is a good example of a good looking chart. We're above that line. Okay, that 50-week moving average, that is our 50 EMA. Okay, when we're below it, we're in a bear market. Okay, when we're above it, we want to buy the breakout above it, the pull back into it, and then ride it out. Okay, these pullbacks, these green dots right off that 50-week are the most bullish. This was the most bullish entry on Bitcoin back here at 26, 27. I'm still bullish on Bitcoin and crypto, folks. As long as Bitcoin holds its green dot, I don't think we have anything to worry about in the crypto markets. I know we're getting a little pullback today, but we got to listen to the indicator. The divergence and the direction is to the upside as long as the last dot remains green, and it's to the downside as long as the last dot remains red. So those are the trading rules here. And I got a free trading course if you guys are new as well. This goes a little more into depth on the strategy and stuff like that. I also do private tutoring. I think I'm actually going to get rid of this. I'm not going to be doing this anymore. No one's taking me up on it. So that's fine. And then we got the trading indicator right here. Like I said, you guys can download the layout. It's a one-time purchase. And again, all you need is a TradingView account. TradingView is just the charting software we use. That is this website, tradingview.com. Again, you can start your account right there. And then if you guys want to become a member, you'll get access to all of this in the Discord. You can see my trades. You can see all of the alerts get called out over here on our watch list. We also have a watch list that we follow here that was posted today. And then you can request charts for future videos here. We got a research tool and a bunch of other cool things, but it's free to join. You guys can have access to the recruit area up here, which we get the best market news. We got our latest video every day. We drop a video Monday through Friday, but not tomorrow or Friday. I will be traveling, so this is the last video for the week. We will pick back up on Monday. We got the cheat sheet over here. You guys, I want you to study this. I want you to look at this and then ask yourself, where are we in regards to the market? Okay, we don't want to be investing into assets like I was talking about on Tesla when the price is way up here. We want to be buying down in this area. Okay, the green dots next to the mean, that light blue line, that's our 50 EMA. You can see Bitcoin's bouncing right off it with a green dot. So I'm extremely bullish on the crypto market still. I think this is just to scare us out. We got shorts over here, and then we post charts. I post charts in this thread right here from Twitter. And yeah, you got announcements and anything happening, folks. We're on top of the market. We're not letting anything get by us. And we're out here to win together. Folks, this channel isn't about me. It's not about you. It's about the community. It's a lot better when you're winning with people than when you're winning by yourself. So I hope you got some value out of this. If you did, I'd appreciate a thumbs up. If we can get this video to 100 likes, I will give away $500 worth of Bitcoin. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you. Peace.